Hey, delicious panda. How? Welcome everybody. Good to see you. Good to see you. Just gonna take a minute for people to get in here. I wasn't expecting to stream tonight, but I wanted to do a little bit of a catch up, just touch base with everybody, let everybody know what's going on. I got a little bit of a mess on the table here. I'll explain why that is here momentarily. Some of it's centralized to this bag of coin here. Um, got some coins to hunt. I haven't been able to hunt coins for quite a bit now. Not since that Ender box of $half I did with my last auction. So I've been down with the flu. I had the flu diagnosed with the flu yesterday, so I guess I'm really still down with the flu. I feel a heck of a lot better today. So we don't have anything super special, super serious going on except for this right here. If you guys have been watching the stream, then you kind of know what this is. And I've been meaning to post the video for the giveaway, but we're going to use this live stream to explain the rules, how to enter for this giveaway, and what this giveaway is. So we're not going to do that just yet, not until we got a few more people in here. So, but that's one of the purposes of this live stream. Get caught up, just get everybody back on board. I wasn't able to do a stream last week due to the opening of the restaurant, and then this week, obviously, I'm under duress with the flu, so I didn't want to give the flu to my coin dealer, so I did not go see my coin dealer. Therefore, I cannot do an auction this week. I have been picking up some items here and there, eBay, etc. So we're gonna have an auction next week on Thursday night, my normal scheduled time, 7:30. But until then, we're just gonna have a little bit of a fun hunt. We're gonna mess around. I'm gonna show you guys this. This is a package from a donation that I made to Michael Kittle Rare Coins, and he did a nickel bag break, and I got a bunch of pre '60s nickels that we're gonna show you guys what we found, and I need to start rolling these up into into the rolls they belong in, so that I can get them out of the way so we can hunt some $half. Got some $half to hunt. I've got 2 boxes to hunt. I don't have any enders. I opened up a few rolls to kind of spot check the boxes, and I'm not seeing much other than some NISCs. So I'm going to open up some of those live, and if we find anything, maybe we'll change some things around. But pretty much, we're just going to hang out, hunt some coins, and chat, catch up with you guys a little bit. I've been pretty busy and then pretty sick, so. Hey, Mud Swat, what's going on? Welcome in. CCO, welcome in. I'm not going to be my normal, my normal excited self so much. Of course, I'll get excited if I find anything, but I've got to take it easy. I've been in bed for a day, and the only thing I did today was a little bit of banking. So, and I have to go back to work tomorrow. So we'll get in there. We'll get it done. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, the trailer videos are pretty epic. Really like that. So this was a bag of God, I can't even remember. I think 4,000 nickels that Michael Kittle Rail Coins got, and he was doing spots in the bag break when he broke the bag open and pulled out however many per person. I got a bunch of nickels here, so I think it was like $20 worth of nickels or something like that, or yeah, something like that. $20 worth of nickels. All different dates and stuff. There was some pretty good stuff found in there. A lot of stuff you're not necessarily going to find in circulation, at least not in a few boxes. It'd take you quite a few boxes to get there. Did get a nice shield nickel, not the raise though, but still pretty nice. I believe the date on this one is believe it's an 18. God, you can't even see it. So bad. I believe it's an 1869, but I could be wrong. It's pretty old. Pretty old, so it's not going to hold a whole lot of value, but it's a shield nickel, so we'll take it. Hey, Robert Gray, welcome. Kennedy Taylor, what's going on? John Francis, welcome in. Rita Doyle, how are you? Good to see you. As I was saying earlier, I'm not able to do an auction this week because I was too sick to go and see the coin dealer. I knew I was coming down with something, so I didn't want to get him sick on Monday. And then, well, Monday I did packages from the auction from the Thursday prior because I was too busy at the restaurant last week to be able to do any shipping. So I did all my packages Monday, got all that shipped out, almost all of it, except for a few people who know who you are. Um, and then Tuesday I was going to go see the coin dealer, but I was starting to come down with something. And I didn't want to get him sick, so I didn't go out there. So we'll be doing an auction next week. But this week we're just going to do a fun coin roll hunt, and see, because now I have some circulated coin. I haven't even been able to find circulated coin. My bank's not had $half for a couple weeks, so, or for a week, at least a week. But there was some pretty good stuff found in this nickel bag break. Some nice uncirculated nickels. That's a really nice 1958. Some of these have steps. Some of these don't. This one's got some steps. It's not full steps. I haven't found any full steps yet, but some really nice uncirculated nickels. I do have a nice 1939 San Francisco nickel, and this actually has 4 steps. It's not bad at all for a 39 or 39. Yeah, 39S nickel. Not too bad. Not too shabby. I'm gonna finish hunting this bag, and then we're gonna open up some rolls from this new box that I got over here, or this circulated box I got over here. Got a 42 non-silver Denver, and I'm gonna start putting these into the rolls they need to go into, so I can save them back, put them away, and get them out of the way so we can hunt some $half. So we're gonna kill some time by doing that until we get everybody in here, and then I'll explain to you guys what we're gonna be doing with this giveaway right here, and how you're gonna be able to enter to win this Morgan dollar. So stay tuned, hang out, chat for a little bit. Let me get through these and start getting this stuff organized and put away. And once we get through that, we'll open up some $half. We'll see if we can't find anything, and I'll talk to you guys about this giveaway that's coming up. Who else we got in here? Hey, CD Rajan, what's going on? Good to see you. Everybody who had a package coming, except for a couple people, Bub Delicious, who has graded coins coming, Rita Doyle, who we've already spoke about it, and J Mac, who wanted me to hold it, but we're going to work on that, and that's going to go out to him shortly. And I believe that's it. I believe everybody else's packages went out, except for some of the free giveaway stuff, which, unfortunately, guys, I haven't had it in me. It's just I've been so. Oh my Lord, what is that? Is that a full steps 38? Ho ho ho! 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, it's almost 5 full steps. That's not bad at all. We'll take that all day. 39. It's a Philadelphia. Is it doubled? Did I look for doubling? Oh man, I want to do it so bad, but my throat hurts. I can't do it, guys. Boom! It is the double. It's a doubled Monticello, guys. Holy Toledo. That's the first one that I've got. Double Monticello, 1939, Philadelphia, and it has almost 5 steps. This is a good one. That's a really good one. I like that. I will set that aside. I'll do a video with the microscope another day and get that released sometime in the near future, maybe, possibly, if I ever have time. But I'll show you guys that. That is the first one, the doubled Monticello. Wow. Crazy. God, it feels good to be hunting again. I haven't been able to hunt anything. What is this? Yeah. Okay. So I don't know what this is. It could be post-mint damage, but we definitely have something going on. I believe it may be lamination error. Look at that. It could be post-mint damage, but I believe that's lamination error. It's folded up quite a few spots all the way across the neck of the Jefferson nickel. It just doesn't seem like it because it's like where the gouge is, it's like it's folded up and over. So it seems like this would be a lamination error to me. So we're going to set that aside. We'll take a closer look at that under the USB microscope in the subsequent video that I'll record showing that doubling on the Monticello of the 1939 Philadelphia. Got a nice little pile of 38s and 39s out of this bag break. It was $40 for the donation, and I pretty sure I got my $40 worth. I'm just going to say that. Just based on the 38S's, I've got some low mintage. Other ones, I've got the V nickel or the shield nickel here. The shield nickel, not the V nickel, the shield nickel, and then I'll show you guys some of the BU nickels that I got out of here as well. Quite a bit of nice stuff. What's up, Saca Plata? Welcome in. Yeah, that one surprised me. I've hunted obviously with all this pile of coin here. I've hunted almost this whole bag that I got from the bag break, but I hadn't found anything that significant yet. But that was certainly significant. I'll take it. So I'm just kind of going through and sorting these out, and then I'm going to get them rolled up as I hunt a few more rolls. I'll push them open. And I'll use the empty rolls to resort my coin and get it out the way so we can hunt some half dollars. All right. That's what we're working towards here. And then I'll talk to you guys about the giveaway, and I'll lay out the rules for that. I will go back later and I will note the rules in the description of this video. And this video will be the comment video. So when this video posts after we're done being live, this live stream will be the comment video for the giveaway on this. But I'm not going to use a random comment picker. I'm going to use a random comment picker to get the amount of unique commenters that follow a certain term that I'm going to tell you guys in the live stream that you have to put into your comment. And then I'm going to go through and I'm going to pull all those names out. I'm going to turn the comments off on the video, and then it's going to be open for 7 days. And then I'm going to write every name down on a piece of paper. I'm gonna record that, and then I'm gonna throw it all into a hat, and I'm gonna pull a name out of a hat, and we'll do it elimination style on a live stream next week. That's the way I've wanted to do this from the beginning. I just haven't had time to do it. What is that? How did I miss that? Got another lamination error, guys. Maybe die crack lamination error. I didn't even see it. Look at that. See that where it's lifting up right there? That'll go in the next video. Okay, this 38 is a plain. 46. We're not far from being done here, obviously, guys. I just have to search through this little pile here, get them sorted, and then we'll get some rolls to put them in, and then we'll get on to the $50 hunt. 58. I've got a lot of early 40s, 40 and 41s, and then I've got quite a few 42 Denver minted coins here. Hang on one second, guys. I got to knock at the door. Don't know who it is. Doesn't sound like my one neighbor, so let me see. I'll be right back. Give me just a moment. I put it over there. I don't smoke anymore. Somebody left it in front of my place, so I dropped it off with everybody. All right. All right, that was my neighbor from behind me. Somebody dropped a cigarette butt can in front of my apartment. I used to smoke cigarettes, but I quit. And somebody dropped a cigarette butt can in front of my apartment. I keep smelling it every time I walk out the door. So I decided to drop it off with my other neighbor who I know smokes. And he recognized it from being in front of my house. He brought it back over. He's like, "Hey, is this yours?" Like, yeah, no, somebody dropped it off here and I don't smoke. So I figured you might be able to use it because I don't smoke anymore. And I tell you, I couldn't be more thankful right now that I don't smoke with having the flu. I can't even explain how thankful I am that I don't smoke anymore having the flu. I would be half dead by now if I was smoking cigarettes still. Hey, Scott Jarvie. Bub's Delicious. Welcome in. Pharaoh, how are you? I'm still a little bit under the weather, guys. So bear with me for a little bit. Let me get this thing going. Get these nickels figured out so I can get them out of my way. I don't want to put them back into the bag that I just sorted them all out of, you know? That would be counterproductive. I really don't have time for that. So we're going to get these things sorted and rolled up, and then I'll revisit them at a later date when it comes time, except for the ones that have the lamination error. This is a 64D. It's not supposed to be in here. They're supposed to be 59 or olders, but there were a few 60s that made it through. Of course, there are a few older ones that shouldn't be in there that made it through as well. So it's kind of a, it's kind of a toss up there, 50-50 deal. 53, and that thing is, oh, that 53S, and that thing is, the steps are gone. Nope. But the face is freaking perfect. It's got some weird toning to it, but man, otherwise the face is flawless. The obverse is flawless on this one. It is a crisp, clean strike. Of course, it don't want to focus right now, but we're not worried about focusing. Like I said, I'm just sorting these things out, getting them rolled up. Hey, Silver Nitrate. Oh God, Silver Nitrate, don't even mention that, dude. I didn't even notice that so much until after I quit. And then I have somebody who I get stuff from that does smoke in their house. Oh man, it takes days for that smell to get out of the package. Like I have to put it in my pantry, in my closet for like 3 days before I can even look at it. It's terrible. Silver Nitrate, did you get your package, sir? Tell me how it arrived in that flat rate envelope, please. Let me know how that worked out. A couple other people got them, other than the fact that it didn't fit in their mailbox. That's been the biggest problem so far. But otherwise, everybody else received everything in good condition. Hey, New Marshall, how are you? Okay, Silver Nitrate. Let me know. You can hit me on Discord or whatever. Let me know what it looks like when it comes in. I was just curious. I took extra steps to protect the envelope, and then of course everything inside the envelope is sealed in additional packaging as well. So I don't have many concerns, but I just want to make sure that it is going to arrive the way that I expect it to arrive. So far that's happened. I just want to make sure that it's happening everywhere. I don't want to commit to something, doing something a certain way, if it's not in fact going to work. Boom! Canadian Ryan with a $2 super chat. Welcome, brother. Good to see you. Glad you can make it by. Sorry, I'm still a little bit under the weather, so I don't have my signature boom available right now, but we'll be back there shortly. By next week's auction, we'll be there. We'll get you a proper boom before long. So I'm just buzzing through these nickels that I got. These are pre 60s nickels that came out of a bag of, I think, 4,000 or so. 4,000 nickels or something like that. And I found some pretty good stuff so far, and some stuff that I didn't expect to find, but I did. Now, I knew that the shield nickel was in there from the video, the live stream that Michael Kittle did, but I did not know I was going to find this excellent condition 39 doubled Monticello 39 DDR in great condition, and 2 lamination errors so far. And that's not even to speak of all these 54s that I still have to check. So those are going to go into a roll, and that'll be checked under the microscope on a separate video later on. So we'll have quite a bit of content coming out of this nickel bag break haul, so to speak, right here. I've got a bunch of early 40s nickels. No silver other than the one that was guaranteed, but there's a bunch of 54 S and Ds. Bunch of 59 Ps. There's a bunch of lower mintage nickels in this haul. I was hoping for a 1950D because I don't have one, but unfortunately I did not get one that to my knowledge. I didn't see it in the bag break video. There's a 61 that shouldn't be in there. So not too bad to only get 2 coins out of $20 worth. Another 54S. Not too bad to get 2 coins out of $20 worth that were above the date range that was promised. So we'll take it. Two more here. Another 54. So I got a ton of 54s to look through. Got a ton of 49s to look through. So we'll go through these as I roll them up. Once we get going, once we get open, I have to empty some rolls to fill some rolls, if that makes sense, guys. So hey, Magnum Force 99. I got your email, King Sniper. I saw your comment. I'll get something out to you, brother. It's it's just going to take a minute. Again, if you want to send me a self-addressed stamped envelope inside something, you send me an envelope with the self-addressed stamped envelope enclosed, then I can just fill it, lick it, stick it, turn around, put it back in the mailbox, send it back to you. That'll be the quickest way. Other than that, I'm pretty busy right now with my job, with my full-time, my day job, opening a restaurant and operating the food truck at the same time. So I will send it to you. Otherwise, you don't have to send me the self-addressed stamped envelope, but if you do, you'll get it a lot faster. I just say that. Just because it's easy, all I got to do is open it, fill it, send it. Easy peasy. That's all I got to do is really open it, put the stickers in it, send it back out. It's already got the address on it, everything. If I got to go back, I got to pull up email, look it up. I mean, that's be on a shipping day, which I've purposely not done any auctions or coin roll hunts for donations since before the restaurant opened, because I knew that I was going to go behind when it comes to that. So, but I'll get caught up before too long, and I'll be back on, somewhat of an average path. So. Yeah, I got your message, King Sniper, but yeah, I got your email as well. Email is definitely the best way to make sure that I have record of what you sent and I don't forget about it. So I always can go back to my emails, which brings me to another point. If you guys purchase anything or win anything in an auction, it's always best to email me your address after each auction, even though as I don't write a book with your addresses in it. I don't have time for that either. And I don't really want to keep your information on file, so to speak. So I had to dig through my email to find your address, and which is fine. It's not a big deal to have to do that. But in order for faster processing of packages, if you shoot me an email with your address, then it's going to be right at the top of my email, and I don't have to dig for it. And that way, I can put your address on your package and get it out to you faster. It helps speed up everybody's shipping, honestly, when you do that. So it's always a good idea to send me, and addresses change and etc. all the time. So it's always the best bet is to shoot me your address each time you participate in a stream. That way I can process everybody's packages efficiently. If I have access to everybody's address, every time I sit down to ship, I can get everybody's packages for the week shipped out in about 2.5 to 3 hours. If I have to go dig them up, that extends it up to 5 hours sometimes to make sure that I have everybody's correct address and that I get all the packages sent out accordingly. Plus, if you do that, then when I get my receipt from shipping and you want your tracking number, it makes it a whole lot easier for me to be able to go right back to the top of my email and figure out what your address is. Because when I get the tracking number, it only shows me the city. So in order to give everybody their tracking, I would have to go back through and write everybody's city down and then subsequently send out all your tracking numbers individually. And then, I mean, it's just that's a lot of time in and of itself as well. Just getting the tracking numbers to every person that's got. I get tracking on every package I send as far as donation or auction wins every time. No questions asked. You always get a tracking number, but I don't always send it to you because it's difficult to find the time to go through the receipt, pull each number off, send it to each individual person. But if you send me an address each time, that would make it a whole lot easier for me to be able to do that for you guys. So, but once I get a computer, that's going to change significantly. I will probably go to a PayPal invoice system where I list each item that you want and the price for it. And then I invoice you for that. So you'll know exactly what items that you're getting and, et cetera, et cetera. And then through PayPal, I'll be able to add your tracking number to it as well. And that makes life a lot easier there too. Yeah, but silver nitrate, I don't with my Chromebook, I can't use my postal scale. My postal scale is not compatible with my Chromebook. So unless everybody who does goods and services through PayPal, unless everybody does enough for flat rate shipping, then I can't use it efficiently that way because I don't have a way to weigh it. With my postal scale won't even turn on with my Chromebook. Plus, with the fees involved, that would change the start price of certain items. It would be rather difficult for me to start items at $1, or under spot, or any of those things, knowing that I'm going to pay $2 to $3 per purchase on goods and services. But I'm moving forward. I'm going to get there eventually. That's where I'll be at. There's also another trick, silver nitrate, that I learned from Robinhood, where I can list an item for $0, uh, and you can click. I can send you a link to that item via eBay, and $0, or via PayPal, $0. You click on that and you pay for it $0. You don't actually pay any money, and I can print your tracking, your shipping label directly from that as well. So I'm also exploring that. I do have stamps.com, but because I don't have an actual computer, I can't use the postal scale with it. So that's what's been slowing me down. And then with the hospital bills and the doctor bills and the new tires I had to get on the car, I couldn't afford to get the computer just yet. So a little bit longer, we'll be there. A little bit longer, won't be long. Another month or two, and I'll be set up really efficient, and it won't be a problem. All right, so I got almost a whole roll of 40 and 41s. We'll open this roll. So I have $136 worth of mostly uncirculated nickels, or somewhat uncirculated nickels. The $100 box is all uncirculated, or all circulated, and this $36 is half uncirculated, half circulated nickels, or better, maybe more like 3/4 uncirculated and a quarter circulated. So that's what I'm searching through now to get these empty rolls, so I can wrap these nickels up and get them out of the way and start searching some half dollars. Yeah, definitely nitrate for sure. Thankfully, I don't have to ship a lot of stuff to Hawaii other than yours. There's a few others, but. And then, of course, look at that thing. I don't know if that's missing clad layer. No, probably not. It's just mostly copper toned. I think there's a word for it. I don't know, but it's most of the copper showing instead of the clad. It does appear to have the original mint luster on it, but that's super nice tone, 70D. So I'll stick that one aside. I'll keep that one for myself. This is just bank rolls. Nothing spectacular yet, but we'll search through here. If I find anything, we'll show it. If not, we're just basically opening these so that I can get the empty rolls, the empty wrappers to put all these stacks of coin in, so that we can get on to the half dollars. I've got 2 whole boxes of half dollars. Well, not 2 unopened. I have 2 boxes of half dollars. I've opened about 7 rolls to just spot check them to see what the box was looking like, to see if it would have been anything worth streaming, which I haven't found anything enough to warrant that. So we're just gonna have the fun hunt. If we start finding silver in there, then we'll talk about it. I may make the coins available to you guys one way or the other. All right, so these are 40s, 46s, late 40s, after silver 40s. And we've got all these 49s. They'll go in here too. That should about fill that roll. We're almost there, folks. Almost. All right. Maybe 3 more rolls here, and I'll have enough wrappers to put all my stuff in. So, hey, Archaeology Mikey 007, how are you? Up North Collector, what's going on? Gold Miner 07, how are you? Just got a box of all 2019 D uncirculated nickels. Haven't decided what to do with it yet. Well, Gold Miner, I've had 2 in the last few days. Well, in the last week. I have one available. I have one listed on eBay for $200. There's some that are listed for $220 or higher on there. They're not selling right now. Mine hasn't sold, but I have it listed. If somebody wants to pay for it, sure. If not, I'll end up keeping it for a few years. I think that it's always a good idea to keep a box for 5-6 years. Then you should be able to get at least double face out of it. If nobody buys it right now for double face, so list it for double face. Somebody pays double face right now, sell it. If you don't sell it, then in 5 years, they'll pay double face for it. With the 2020s coming out or already out of the Philadelphia side, people are more looking for that right now. So I don't expect the 2019 nickels to sell. I did sell quite a few boxes of 2019 uncirculated nickels, though, on eBay for at least double face, some for 3 or 4 times face. So I had 2 boxes. I had 1 box, and then I purchased another box, and I just traded that box in for this circulated box. I didn't keep that box. This box that I'm hunting these rolls here from was a mixed box of all 2019. Well, of mostly 2019s and some circulated as well. So. Or you could search them for errors, for rotated dies, for double dies, DDOs, DDRs, lamination errors. I mean, anything. There's a lot of things you could search the brand new coins for. If you could find one, you'd be the first person to attribute an error to it. Then your name goes down for that. So that's always cool. And if you have the first person to have that error, then it's going to go for a few bucks more than what it would if you were the 10th or 12th person to find that error. So always good to get the uncirculated. Hey, George Kimball, welcome. I'm not selling anything tonight, George Kimball. Not just yet, buddy. I'm just having a fun hunt. Just hunting some coins, checking it out. Archaeology Mikey 007. I found a rare 1943 seal scent, repunch date, in a bag of steel scents from eBay. Nice. Can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with that. I haven't done a lot of steel scent hunting, so I'm not super familiar with the rarities, so to speak. But I mean, obviously, if it's zinc or something different than steel, then it's going to be something. But good condition steel wheats are not easy to come by for cheap, I guess. I mean, they're not super expensive, but they're not easy to come by for cheap. All right, so those are 50s, random older 50s or random 50s that are not specific. These are 1950s, but this is all the 1950s that I got out of that $20 worth of nickels. Quite a few, but none of them are D's. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. 8 50Ps. So those will go in my roll of 50s. We'll get that out the way. We're almost done. One more roll here. I should be able to fit almost all these other ones in it. And I just mark them based on the range of dates that are in the roll, and then I go back at them at a later time and I search them. I search them a little bit better. That was my daughter's mother checking in on me, seeing if I'm feeling okay. I was pretty rough yesterday, guys. As bad as I felt yesterday to where I'm at today is like night and day. I mean, night and day. I was out of commission completely yesterday. Hey, Evil Lenny, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Let me get this notification out of my way so I can see the chat. Yeah, Robert Gray, go ahead. All the shout outs you need, brother. I don't mind shout outs as long as you're just not constantly spamming it in the chat, and we're good. I'm trying to, catch up with everybody. So, but yeah, you can mention anything that y'all got going on your channel. No problem. Nothing serious happening tonight. If this is an auction, of course, I limit that stuff on auctions a little bit more because we got bids going and everything else. I wish I could do an auction. I miss it. I am missing it, I guess I should say. But you know, get everything back in order here, and we'll be back to form in no time. It seems like it's taken forever to me. Hopefully it doesn't for you guys, but we'll be back. This is a start, though. I haven't streamed. I didn't stream it all last week, so back on streaming this week. I had to go a little bit later than normal, by 15 minutes, just because I had a few other things I had to get taken care of before I could start streaming. So, got a feeling that my daughter's mother wants something from me, which is why she asked if I was still feeling fine. But we'll see. Hopefully, my daughter is not sick with the flu because she was with me when I came down with it. Now, she has already had her flu shot, so I'm pretty sure she'll be okay. And she's been okay so far since yesterday when I came down with it. But God, it feels like it was a week ago at this point, though, that I came down with it, even though it was just yesterday. It really started on Tuesday, though. Why am I putting these back in here? These go in here. These are not. All right. Talking about one thing, thinking about a different thing while I'm trying to hunt coins is not always productive. All right. Let's get these 54s. So I got a bunch of 54s to search for the S over D under the microscope. Well, that's not all those. Why is that 54 there? Okay, 50, 58. There's a 50. Hmm. Apparently my piles fell together. Okay. So we'll fix that. Get that set aside. Add the 54 to the 54s. I'm going to put these other ones that need to be searched underneath the microscope in here. And I will put USB on that roll, and I'll keep it aside so that I know to search it with the USB. What do we have here? 56, 57, 59, some more 50s. Okay, that explains that. So those will sit over here. All right, let's see what's going on in chat. Yeah, Bill. We only sold 6 of them in a week. So basically, when the food truck's going to be running, Bill, we're going to have like the In and Out. They have the secret menu. We'll have the Frito pie available at the restaurant, but it'll be something that you have. We started selling more of them toward the end of the week, but my boss jumped the gun and took it off the menu at the restaurant. It'll still be a food truck item, but I'm going to make it to where you can still order it at the restaurant if you still want it. So, but I haven't been there, obviously, being sick with the flu. So, but you'll be able to get it still. It's just I got to get it, figure it out how to like basically pre-portion it. Money Mickey, huh? I wish. Money spending Mickey for sure. Nice, Robert Gray. Yeah, it kicks out gold, silver, steel. Coinstars don't keep anything that don't weigh right, but it does keep silver war nickels because it weighs the same as regular nickels. So if you stick a war nickel down a Coinstar, it's gone. All right. 2 more rolls to wrap up here. Actually, I'm going to finish filling this one for the USB with these really good condition ones, and we'll show you guys those real quick before we dump out this roll. Dump out this wrapper. All right, so random 50s. These are some of the nicer BU nickels that I came from in this. That came from this nickel bag break. Got a BU 1954 Denver. Bright shiny. Blingy BU. All of the mint luster. Beautiful coin. Also have a nice shiny BU 1958 that came out of the bag break. I'll take it. It's a 58 Denver. Almost all these have mint marks. Got a 53 San Francisco BU. Got another 54 BU. Got a 58 BU Philadelphia, but it has almost 5 full steps, and it doesn't have that bright shiny cartwheel, but it has a bright finish. Still super nice. We're taking a look at it under the USB microscope. Got a 59D that looks like it could be a repunch mint mark, so that's going to have to be taken a look at under the USB microscope. So we'll have a separate video of the USB microscope coins, and this is a 42 Denver that has almost 5 full steps as well. That's in BU condition, and these things have a lower mintage. The 42 Denver non-silvers. We got a 48, 1948 BU, 48S on this one. So I have a nice little USB microscope video showing all of this stuff. 54D 54S that does look like it could be the S over D. So we're going to take a look at that one under the microscope. And then we have this very nice 1939S low mintage that has almost 4 full steps. That's in great condition. And of course, this copper toned or missing clad layer, 70. This came from a roll, not from the bag break, but very nice toning on that. So I'm going to take a look at that one under the microscope. We have another 39S. That's the second 39S that I got out of this bag break. So I'll take a look at that one for condition underneath the microscope. We have another 54S, possible S over D candidate. That one's going to go under the microscope. These are the coins that were given to me with the bag break as bonuses. So it's basically, it was $20.10. 44 Philadelphia war nickel and a 1959 Philadelphia BU. So that'll all be in the USB microscope video when I get a chance to make it and get it up. So we're going to pop this roll open, and then we're going to pop the last of the coins that I have into it, so we can get them out of the way and we can start hunting some half dollars. If I can get them all out of here. The coins in these rolls were mostly uncirculated for the box, so there's a lot of 2019s in here. I don't expect to get a lot of finds in what I'm pulling out of these rolls. I'm just pulling them out of these rolls so that I can use the rolls to wrap up the nickels that I got from the bag break. A lot of 2019s. Any of the rolls that had double enders I took back to the bank today, but I missed a couple. I still have 3 rolls that are both sides 2019s. It's funny, when I was going to the bank, when I left that bank and I was going to my other bank to pick up my half dollars, I had exactly $2,020 to pick up half dollars with. Hence 2020. All right, Kennedy, we'll see you later if you haven't left already. Have a good night. Thanks for coming in. Nothing serious going on tonight, so next week will be the next auction, the next serious live stream. If you guys are watching this now in replay later on or whenever, if you're hearing my voice now, you'll want to watch this video to make sure that you know how to enter to win this Morgan dollar, because there will be a specific term that you need to use in your comment on this live stream once it posts as a video. And this will be what I use to determine the winner. So you want to make sure that you either watch now or watch it back, so that way you know what to type in your comment in order to be eligible to be drawn to win it. We'll go over all of that here in just a second, though. So these are all 1955s. $55 Denvers, I believe. They're all 55 Ds. And then these are all 38s and 39s. Quite a bit of 38s and 39s. All of these, I believe, are Ps. Yep, they're all Philadelphias, all no mint marks. So we'll stack these alongside here with the USB microscope coin, just to be sure. We'll check them for the doubling under the USB microscope when we do the USB microscope video. All right, so now I got those sorted out. I'm going to take a short break, run to the restroom, and then we'll pull out the $50 box we're going to hunt, and then we'll go over the giveaway rules as soon as I get back. Just a moment, guys. Also, I want to talk to you guys about something else that's coin roll hunting related, but has some other implications that you may or may not have thought about. I also want to talk about the 2020 West Point, the 2020 PCGS Coin Quest, so we have quite a bit to cover tonight. I would have normally just put this all out in a video, but I'd rather do it live with you guys, get your initial reaction, and answer any questions for you immediately on the spot if I have the answer to the questions that you ask. Of course. All right. So we could keep hunting nickels, but we're not. We're going to skip that. We're going to hunt some $50 here next, but not just right away. So I picked up 2 boxes of $50 today from my bank, and one of them was an NF String and Sun box. And this one I opened up the most rolls out of. I opened up 5 already. Checked 5 rolls out of this box so far, just to see, kind of spot check it to see if there's any silver. There's some NIMs in here, but there hasn't been any silver so far. Doesn't mean that there isn't any silver, but the bank, I picked these up from a Wells Fargo bank, and they don't use NF String and Sun. They use Loomis. So I've only got 4 different boxes in the history of my hunting at this bank, which is a little bit over a year now. Only got 4 different boxes that have ever been NF String and Sun, and one of them was my Epic box, which was my first content on YouTube. So always excited when I see an NF String and Sun box. I've already transferred this to my Loomis box because it's easier to just move it around. It's more stable. It's easier for me to, move from one place to the other. So anyways, we're going to start hunting these here in a minute, see if we can find anything cool. If we find anything cool, then we'll talk about it. Maybe we'll change it. Maybe we'll do something different. Maybe I'll open them up for some donations or something like that. But in the meantime, we're going to discuss the giveaway. So this giveaway is something that I announced that I was going to be doing quite a while back when I was approved for the YouTube Partner Program. And I say that the first $50 that I earned, which would basically be I would purchase a silver dollar. So this is my first silver dollar earned on YouTube. As far as the YouTube Partner Program goes, I still have the paperwork here that I have to finish filling out so that they can pay me that money that I paid already for this coin. But I haven't even had time to do that because I've been sick or with the restaurant. that's how far behind I am right now as far as that goes. But this is an 1883 Morgan silver dollar. Okay. As you can see, it's in very good condition. I paid $49 for it. Price tag is on it. That's what I paid for it. It's a very nice Morgan silver dollar. This is going to be the grand prize. The second place prize, and I'm not doing a third place prize, so there will only be 2 prizes. The second place prize will be a Walking Liberty. So the runner-up is going to get a 1943 Walking Liberty. Both prizes will include my stickers, of course. If you already have my stickers, you could let me know if you're the winner when you're claiming. I can send you, if you don't have one already, or if you want another one, I can send you one of my serialized accidental early release Denver quarters from the San Antonio Missions accidental early release box. I still have numbers available within the first 100 of the 1,500 of them. I'm going to be doing something different with those here soon as well. Just a matter of time and timing as far as what I'm going to be doing with them. This is a 1943 S Walking Liberty $50. That's going to be your runner-up prize with stickers or the serialized Denver quarter. And then you have the grand prize, which is the 1883 O Morgan silver dollar with my stickers as well. Once this video publishes, you're going to need to go back and leave a comment on this video, on this stream, after it publishes as a video. And in your comment, I'm going to need you to leave the term first dollar earned. Now, there's not a lot of people in here. There's only 10 people watching. So this could increase your odds significantly if you follow the instructions that I'm about to give you. If you incorporate that into your comment to where it doesn't just say first dollar earned as your comment, then nobody else is going to know that that is what you're supposed to comment. So that will give you a better chance, better odds of winning. It's going to be open for 1 week. And I'm going to put that into the description of this video because I have to. It's going to be open for 1 week. It's going to be open until next Thursday at the start time of the auction. Then I will disable the comments, and then I'm not going to use the comment picker, so I'm going to pull all of the comments off of it to just before, probably 2 hours before the stream. I'm going to write everybody's name down. I'm going to record that. I'll release that video at a later time. I'm going to write everybody's name down. I'm going to ball it up, throw it in a hat, and I'm going to draw names elimination style. When I get down to the last name in there, you can only have 1 entry per person. When I get down to the last name, that'll be the winner, the grand prize. And then the second place, I will stick the second to the last name aside, and then that will be the winner for the grant for the runner up. Will win the Walking Liberty $50. So incorporate it by saying, you know, I know or I had my first dollar earned doing this, or you know what I'm saying? Just you know, be smart about it so that way not everybody knows exactly what to comment if they didn't watch this video. If you watch the video, then you know exactly what to comment, and it's not a big deal. But if all you comment is first dollar earned, then everybody else is going to know to comment that, and it's going to lower your chances of winning. I want the people that watch my streams, the people that support my channel, the people that see my videos, watch my videos, to be able to you know, have a better chance of winning this than random people from anywhere, which is why I'm not using a random comment picker to pick the prize, to pick the winner for this. So there'll be 2 opportunities to win. I'll pull the winner on the live stream next Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. I'm gonna put the rules in the description of the video, and I'm not going to put the term you have to comment, but I will say that you will have to leave a specific comment, and then, you know, a specific comment on this video, and then after right about 2 hours before I start the live stream, I'll cut it off and then I'll go from there. So you'll have to watch the video to figure out what you'll have to watch this video to figure out what that specific comment is. If you care to look, if you don't, then you won't be eligible. So that'll be the eligibility for this. Obviously, the standard eligibility is included with this. You need to read my terms of service. All of that implies as well. All the YouTube community guidelines, etc. All of that applies. There's additional implications on this giveaway for this item. So. That's right. Yeah, I want to give this back to my supporters, the people that support me and regularly watch my videos, and that those are the people that I want to have a better chance of winning this. So that's why I'm switching it up on this one. I have never done this, so people won't be looking for me to do this. Anybody that just leaves a random comment on my videos and hopes that they win something, that's cool. And I do a lot of giveaways for those people, and that's fine too. I'm not worried about somebody winning something for nothing. But on this one, this is a special giveaway, so I want this to go more toward the my intermediate community, the people that are in my area, So hopefully it's going to go to one of you guys that are in the stream tonight. There's only 10 of you here right now, so as long as you guys, make your comment incognito to where nobody really knows, then it could be a 1 in 10 chance. You know what I mean? I'm not going to announce the odds or anything. I'm going to record the selection video, and then I'll release it after the fact, and we'll go from there. And you won't have to be in the stream to win the prize, as long as you made the comment that has that specific term in it that I delineated there. You don't have to be present to win it. You do have to claim it though. So I will also list that. I will update the description of this video to update that rule into there to say that you do not have to be present, but you have to claim it within 3 days. It's something like that, 3 to 4 days, something like that. I haven't decided exactly. Maybe I'll give you a week. I don't know, but you'll have an amount of time to claim it. If you don't claim it, then I'll do another giveaway later and I'll give it away again. It's going to go to somebody sooner or later, but I'm not going to just leave it out there and just send it to anybody random for sure. A gold Indian for $9. Oh, okay. W is for a gold Indian. There you go. That worked. So we're gonna start opening up some of these $half. Some of these have some NISCs in them, so I'm gonna pull them out real quick. I've already searched through these. A lot of some of these brighter ones are 93s, but some of them are NISCs. That one's a 93. That was a 2000. I've already searched these rolls, so they're going to be just open and dump essentially. Hopefully we can get some silver in this box, but it doesn't look great from the outside. Doesn't mean it won't be great on the inside, though. I did have a nice 86 ender, which that always gives me hope for an 87. I had this 2010. It's a little scratched up, but we did find that. I did find that before the video, so, or before the stream, I should say. That one didn't have anything. I've already searched these one by one. That one's a 93. And the 93s in here, they look different too. 93. I think there's another NISC in this one. I think. Yeah, 2004. Nice shiny NIFC. So that's all that I found out of the rolls that I used for spot checking. So we're going to go ahead and open some more up. Thanks, Whitney. Thanks for coming in. Come see me at the restaurant soon. We're open Saturday night for all you can eat kids. 301 South Mill Street, Lewisville, 75057. We got a barbecue restaurant and the barbecue food truck. I'm going to be on the food truck for the most part, but I'll be at the restaurant on Saturday nights till we get more people trained. Hey, Siren, welcome in. Sounds good, Whitney. It'd be good to meet you guys. My fellow Texas collectors. Or any of my fellow YouTube collectors for that matter. But there's an easier opportunity for my Texas people to come see me. Rob and Charlani made it in for the first Saturday night, all you can eat rib night. Got to show them around the restaurant a little bit, some of the history of the building, etc. The building's been a meat market since the 50s. It's been around for quite some time. The building itself was a drugstore prior to that in the 40s and 30s. So it's been around for a long time, very long time. It's a very old town, and that's why they call it Old Town, because it's been around for a long time. It was a horse and buggy stop for the longest time. God, I need to find there's my screwdriver. My nails are gone. All right, let's find some silver. Good Lord, these NF String and Son rolls are terrible. Terrible to open. They're not usually terrible for what's inside of them, but... Oh, I got a dark one. I don't think it's silver. It's possible, though. Anything's possible. Let's see. Nope, 74. 88. Just skipping that 87 there. Like to say that I'm going to go back and check for the DDOs or DDRs, but I'm not. Not on this box. I don't have a lot of time, so I got to hunt this and get it back tomorrow so I can pay bills and purchase items for the auction next week. So I'm express rolling. On this hunt. Because again, it's just a fun hunt. If it was a donation hunt, it'd be different. All right, I don't see any white edges. Got a couple bright edges, couple thick edges, but I don't think they're much. 95, 96, 72. I am searching each date though, but don't want to miss at 87. Not super concerned with the NIFCs, but I keep them if they're nice. Basically, that's my buffer. If I need to turn in some coin that I don't want to turn in, I turn in my NIFCs first. Good Lord, what is going on? It's almost impossible to tear these things. It's like they're wrapped with construction paper or something. You'll see if we get into the Loomis box that they unroll a lot easier. The black rolls unroll the easiest, but that one had a little bit of an edge, but nothing there. Now, if I see a nice bright BU 73, 74, 72, we'll check those for sure. Hey, James Bowen. What's Nitrate saying? Nitrate. Yeah, it's a bummer when you can't get your coin fix, ain't it? I feel you there. I've been jonesing for coins for weeks. Feels like. I have not had time or coins available to be able to hunt. I tried to look through a whole box of 2019 uncirculated nickels, but man, that's just boring. I get about 5 rolls in, and it's like, this is pointless. Although there could be new errors found, et cetera, et cetera. I just, I don't have the patience for that. I've got to be moving. The one thing that I have had to hunt that I just avoid all the time is pennies, and I know that there's some stuff I can find in there, but man, it's tough to look at pennies all night. It's not my favorite thing to do. But I'll get a better way to do it before long. Or I'll get more into it, I guess, before long. Who knows? We'll see. Like, seriously? What the heck? These string rolls are ridiculous. I wish they were ridiculously loaded with coins, or with fines, but that's not the case. So this is a really nice 74, so I will look at this one. To no avail. It's never the super nice ones. It's always the uglies that have the DDO. Another 86. I got one of Rob's 40s, looks like. Or somebody's 40s. Because somebody's marked 40. Somebody owes me a 40%er. Pony up. Come on, silver. No silver in this one. But I just wanted to hunt some coins tonight, guys. And explain the giveaway to you all, so that I can get that going and get that done by next week. I wanted to make the video last week with the restaurant opening, but just wasn't able to find the time to make that happen. So now that's happened. So the giveaway is going to happen on that next week. And finally, I have some coins to hunt. So hopefully we can find something cool. If not, you know, oh well. I'm just hunting them for myself because I didn't see any enders. I got to hunt them either way. So more fun to hunt them with y'all than it is to hunt them by myself. And I did want to let you guys know that I'm going to be back to my usual Thursday nights here starting next week, and that's why I wanted to come on tonight, because it is my usual Thursday night. So thought about trying to get a stream going last Thursday, but there was just too much going on at the restaurant. Had to get that under wraps first. It's a 2011 NIFC, but that ain't going to be a keeper. I can assure you of that. It's got a ring of death somewhat, and quite a few other marks on it. We're going to fill the rest of this box back, even though they'll be out of place. So we're down to 35 rolls, still no silver. So 15. This is the 15th roll in, no silver. Let me look back at chat. Yeah, that was a nice one, wasn't it, Robert Gray? I like that one. I picked that one up from a different auction quite a while back. Do like those birds, man. That was a pretty nice coin. The case was a little bit yellowed, but the coin itself was super nice. Nice, Robert. Nice. The shield nickel is a God. It's a. I have to get my book to know for sure, but I can't see the date exactly on it. It is a 1869. I'm rather sure it's an 1869. I found that from the bag break that I got from Michael Kittle Rare Coins. It's an 1869 or an 1868. Hang on a second. I got a tow truck outside, guys. I got to go take a look. I know they're not coming from my car, but I got to take a look and see if they're coming from one of my neighbor's cars. Give me just a moment. All right, no, it's not a tow truck. It's an 18-wheeler. But, you know, got to look out for your neighbors. I had one that she was going through cancer treatment, and she had missed one payment and blah, 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 or who knows, you know, what it is. But either way, they came to get her car, and they had all of her stuff in it and everything, and they were just going to ride off with it. So at least I was able to inform her within time so she could get her items out of her own vehicle before they took it away. Like, Jesus, Moses. Come on, people. Have a heart. I know y'all got to recover the vehicle, but give somebody a chance to get their stuff out of it at least. Crap. Bad enough sometimes, you know? Like throwing gasoline on the fire. All right, let's go. Come on, silver. Well, we got an interesting looking edge, but I don't think it's silver. I haven't got a super clear look at it yet, and this paper is maddening a little bit. But we do got a nice thick edge in the middle, so we got some potential here. What do we got? 82D, and it has the FG. That was pretty nice though, so we'll stick that one aside. I'll inspect it later for possible keeper status. And this is the questionable edge. It's a 2001. I was rather sure it wasn't going to be silver. Yeah, they have 3-cent nickels too, Robert Gregg. Completely different class of coin. Ooh, I like what I see there. Come on. Let that be what I think I see it is in this roll. Come on, baby. Come on. Be nice. Be nice. Come on. Well, see, I saw that and it looked like silver through the edge of the roll, but it's not. There are some bright edges, so maybe we'll get lucky. We'll find something in the roll, although not silver. 83, 93, as usual, 94, and a 98. Oh, no luck there. If we are to find some silver, I do have some nice stuff to add in for guaranteed prizes if we are to find silver, and I do open up this box or the next box for donations. I do have some American Silver Eagles as guaranteed prizes, and I have some BU 40% 1969s. But again, if I don't find any silver in these rolls, I'm not even going to open it up. There's no enders, so I don't stream boxes with no enders for donations unless I open up a few rolls and I start finding silver. That I may change my mind, but it's not looking great for that so far. But if I do, just know that I have some good guaranteed prizes available. So maybe our luck will change. We're not even halfway through the box yet. So next point of discussion is the 2020 West Point and the PCGS Coin Quest for 2020. Now, I feel like they may have done this somewhat on purpose. I think we're going to have at least an NISC there, but that might just be a really nice 93. So I think they may have done this somewhat on purpose. So the Coin Quest. Coin Quest, it is a nice 93. The Coin Quest is if you find 2020 Philadelphia and Denver minted pennies, nickels, and dimes, you need all 6, and you submit all 6 of them, you will have by the cutoff date, which has not been determined yet. It's April something, tentatively, but it has not been determined yet. You will get an early find designation on each one of the coins that you submit. And if you find all 6, you will be entered into a drawing from everybody else. You and everybody else will be entered into a drawing that one of you will win $2,000 bounty for submitting those coins to PCGS, as well as another separate $2,500 that will be awarded to the highest graded overall set that has been submitted to PCGS. So you have an opportunity to win $2,000, and if you have the best set of those 6 coins, you will automatically win. If you the best set will automatically win the $2,500. Now, why I think they did this deliberately is because of the fact that, so I submit a lot of coins for people. I'm not an authorized dealer as of yet. I'm in the process of applying for that. But it's basically one chance per member. So, that being said, I cannot submit your set for you because I expect to submit my set for me. So each member can only have one entry. They can only submit one set to have an entry for the $2,000 prize and for the set registry. You have to be a member to have the set registry to have the best registry set of those 6 items. So if you have the best set, of course, the bounty's gonna pay well over what the membership costs and what the cost of submission is. Let's see what chat's saying. Leave for a bit. Curious the type of restaurant you own. Yeah, barbecue. I don't own the restaurant, but I'm the general manager. Smoked meats. Yes, Magnum Force 99. Smoked meats. Texas smoked barbecue. Pit smoked meats. Brisket, pulled pork, sausage, St. Louis style pork ribs. We'll be doing beef ribs eventually. The restaurant also cooks steaks. We're about to get some Wagyu beef, some Wagyu steaks, Wagyu bone-in ribeyes. What? For a real good price. So we're going to be selling those in the restaurant for a little while, limited time. But yeah, real good stuff. And we're going to smoke those as well. Smoked Wagyu ribeyes, cowboy ribeyes. Ooh, boy. My mouth's watering just thinking about it. But anyway, we got good meats. Almost all it's all prime, except for the choice grade sirloin steak that's on the menu. That's not prime, obviously, because we state it as choice, but it's a good price on it. So anyways, you'll have to get your own membership if you want to be eligible to win that $2,000 for, having an entry to win the $2,000 for submitting all 6 of those coins. They're doing the same promotional price of $20 per coin. So your best bet is to save them all up, send them all out at once, because you have to pay the outgoing shipping only once for all 6 coins. If you send them all out together, you have to pay for the return insured shipping only once for all 6 coins sent out together. And then, of course, the membership fee, which is a minimum of $69.99. So you're looking at a little under $200 for a chance to win $2,000. And if you have the best graded set of anybody, you could in turn win. I don't know if they're gonna pull that top winner out of the running for the $2,000, which would make sense if they did. So but you're going to have a chance to win $2,500 or $2,000 for a $200 entry fee, and you'll have a year-long membership with PCTS. So it's not a bad option. I don't know how many people are going to submit. I mean, anybody that already has a membership like myself would be, absolutely advised to go ahead and submit just for the chance. I mean, it's a lot better odds than the lottery. I promise you that. I mean, you're not going to win $1 million, but if you already have a membership, you might as well submit them, in my opinion. But that's just me. 2018 NIFC. Magnum Force, yes, we're in Lewisville, Texas. In the DFW area. We have a food truck that's in downtown Dallas at Clyde Warren Park, Wednesday through Sunday, weather dependent. And then we have the restaurant in Lewisville. And the restaurant is open Tuesday through Saturday. And for lunch, Tuesday through Saturday, and then dinner on Saturday night, all you can eat St. Louis style pork ribs. St. Louis style smoked pork ribs. We also have some of my own personal creations, like our midnight smoked Cuban, the owner's personal creation, which is a smoked prime rib French dip sandwich, pressed, that has his original recipe dipping sauce that is bottled by the Walt Garrison Barbecue Food Company, which is that stuff you can put it on anything, and it's ridiculously good. We got great food for sure. Anybody that's ever eaten it knows. Yeah, for sure. Shoot me an email, Magnum Force. I'll let you know when we're going to be there. If the weather's looking right, I mean, most of the time we're there, but if it's going to be rainy or cold or hot or, et cetera, we may not, but more than likely we'll be there. It's a nice 72, but it has the FG. But that's in the heyday of our spring, so more than likely the food truck's going to be there from 11 to 4 pretty much daily during that time because we make a lot of money. Make a lot of money at that park in downtown. That's what the business has been primarily for the last 3 years. The restaurant just opened last week, so it's just an ancillary as far as a way to stay steady in bad weather times by having the restaurant. The prime rib the midnight smoked Cuban has my own recipe barbecue mustard. It's a smoky barbecue mustard. I created it myself. I tested it and I got to the right. I have a mustard that I put on the sandwich, which is a more of a spicy Dijon mustard with a little bit of barbecue sauce sweetness to cut the heat. And then I have a barbecue mustard dipping sauce that goes with it as well. That's more barbecue and less mustard because people kept drenching the sandwich with barbecue sauce. And it's like, you're killing me. Stop putting barbecue sauce on there. It needs mustard. So I had to create a barbecue mustard dipping sauce for people to dip it in because they kept drenching it with barbecue sauce. If you know what a good Cuban's like, you know it needs good mustard. It doesn't need barbecue sauce. Magnum Force, we don't have the barbecue mustard bottled by Walt Garrison. So I can't say we don't have it bottled yet. I want to get it bottled, but once the restaurant gets going and it becomes more popular, maybe we can get him to bottle it. But he said that would be the next thing that he bottled for the company if he did. But until then, it's just something you can get on the truck. Actually, Robert Gray, we smoke with post oak. We smoke with post oak wood because it's a clean burning hardwood. It's the cleanest burning hardwood available, and that way we can smoke our meats for longer before they have to be wrapped, so they can get maximum smoke penetration without the bitterness of over smoked meats that you can sometimes get with hickory, but more so with mesquite. We use hickory on a few things, sausages, etc., that don't smoke for very long. And we use pecan on a few things that don't need to be smoked as long. And then we also use cherry wood on our prime rib because it's a little sweeter. Helps bring out the natural sweetness of beef, of the prime rib, the beef prime rib. We do that in a separate chamber of the smoker, and we throw lump chunks of cherry wood onto that. We're very methodical with the way our meats are smoked, with the woods we use, and it's been it's been great so far. Some people just like that hickory taste, but you can't eat it every day. You know, you can eat post oak smoked meats every day without that smoke becoming a bother to you. But if you had mesquite smoked meats every day, that stuff will give you heartburn, like on a regular basis. You want the smoke flavor, but you don't want it to be overpowering. Still want to taste that meat. And we only season with salt and pepper, except for the ribs. Have a few extra things. But cherry wood's good, but it's cherry wood and apple wood is better on bacon and and some beefs as far as for the sweetness. I'm not a big fan of cherry wood smoked brisket though, but cherry wood smoked ribs is fine. Applewood smoked ribs is fine as well. I would use cherry on pulled pork to an extent. There's a few other things I would use it on, but it's not bad on the smoked pork loin that we use on that midnight smoked Cuban. But we tend to go with the hickory on that because it only gets smoked for 4 hours. The pork loin, turkey breast is really good with a cherry as well. But I'm not the pit master. The owner of the company, he's the pit master. He always has been. I'm the man on the floor. I'm the barbecue man. I'm the manager of the business. I manage the restaurant, the line, the kitchen, the processes, all of that. The people. That's my job. Sorry, Scott Jarvie. I'm just talking with everybody in the chat. Talking about what I've been working on and what's been going on. Yeah, Steve Woods, I see you there, buddy. Good to see you. Yeah, the restaurant's going well. It's not going, fantastic yet, but we haven't got our sign up out front yet, and they haven't done the grand opening. We're gonna do a grand opening week here in the next month or so. They're gonna do a ribbon cutting with the city and all those good things. So it's gonna become, exactly what we want to. It's just gonna take a little bit of time. Until then, we're still gonna have the truck rolling. So I'm going to be rolling the truck. Well, the owner of the business runs the restaurant until we can find somebody else that's responsible enough to run the truck so that I can run the restaurant and that he can go to Or did he say? I don't know. Timbuktu. Let's just say that he wants to go away to some island somewhere, and just write checks. So that's my job, is to get him to that point. That's probably polished. Polished 71. But yeah, I had the flu, Steve Woods. I have the flu technically still, but I feel a lot better today than I did yesterday when I got diagnosed with it. And yesterday was actually day 2. I felt pretty bad Tuesday as well. But I'm feeling much better now. I'm getting over it. Getting back to work tomorrow. Just doing a little live stream, catch up. Gonna open up this box of $50. I've sorted through some nickels already. Just kind of wanted to catch up on chat and talk about the giveaway that I'm going to be doing. Might want to watch the stream back so you can get the details on that giveaway, so that you can enter. But other than that, we're just relaxing, chilling. I gotta take it easy right now till I get better recovered. Next week we'll be doing an auction, so stay tuned, guys. Next week will be my regular auction. I'll be back to regular status, no doubt. Regular health, I hope, by next week. So I'll be meeting with my coin dealer on Monday to purchase items for the auction after the local coin show that's going on this weekend that I wanted to be a part of, but just not able to after being sick for a few days. So got to get back to work and recover the hours that I lost. Not hours so much, but the hours that the business lost. I got to go and recover this weekend, so I can't take Sunday off like I had hoped for to go to the coin show. This has got to be second to my career right now. YouTube's got to be second to my career. It was with the food truck, it was able to go alongside of it, but with the restaurant and the food truck, it's taking a back seat, so to speak. So I may go to an every other week format where I do auctions every other week, and that's my live stream, and then just videos in between when I can. But we'll see how it goes. We got a little bit of time to let it all play out. Right now, my problems are because I've been sick and because we had to get that restaurant open. So as I find room to fit this back in, I will. But for sure, we're going to do an auction next Thursday night. So be ready. No, didn't do one last week, and I'm not doing one tonight, but we'll be doing one next Thursday. I see a bright edge in there, guys. Through the paper. That doesn't mean anything really, but nope, just a faker. I see the copper. It's 1980. Got a couple brights. 95. That one's not a bright. Wow. That one's about dead. 89. Pocket coin. We got a junky coin. Junky. So I don't think we're going to open up the other box tonight. We're just going to wrap this one and call it a night. Unless we find some silver and I get a little hunger to keep hunting. We'll wrap it. We'll wrap it after this. What was this? Did I see a DDO on this one? It's just a nice 73. I think I just stuck it aside. That's not the DDO, so that one can go back. All right. Come on, silver. We still got 18 rolls left, including this one. 17 after this. And these rolls don't want to open up worth a dang. And this is an NF String and Son box, which I don't normally get, so I was a little hopeful of it. That's why I decided to go with it first, even though I probed 5 rolls first and none of them had anything in them. Still hopeful that I might pull the random silver out, but got a nice 77. Stick that aside. It's pretty nice. I'll check it later, see if it's worth holding on to, but it's probably going back. We use a butcher grind pepper magniforce, and we use a kosher salt. So pretty much the same thing, just a little bit, different. Oh yeah, I've had that. That'll be Monday and Tuesday. Steve Woods. I have her Monday, Tuesday this week. So that's why I'm doing the auction next week, because next week I go back to my normal days off, which is Monday and Tuesday. I didn't have that at all last week. I didn't have a single day off. And then this week I had Sunday and Monday off. So I was off Sunday. I spent Sunday with my daughter. And then Monday I spent shipping. And then I went right back to work Tuesday, and then subsequently came down with the flu. So, but yeah, new Marshall in town. I still haven't emailed you back on that one. Again, I've had a lot going on, but I got some. I'll bring them out here after I get to the end of this box. If you want to hang out, I'll let you know what I got. I'll show you what I got if you want to get them. Let you know what it's going to be. Shipping costs have changed a little bit as far as the USPS, so it's pretty much going to have to be flat rate. But I'll definitely let me finish up a couple rolls here, and I'll show you what I got. Let you know and then you can let me know if you want them. They're ones that I purchased that I got from Mobile Coins. So I don't know if you got any of those ones from him. If you did and you didn't find anything, then maybe you don't want them. If you did and you found something, maybe you want some more of them. That's where they came from. I had to sell mine back when I was submitting all of the first week of Discovery West points for the San Antonio missions quarters, because I needed the money to pay for the grading. So we got a hold coin. That's got to go in the spender jar. Sounds good, New Marshall. Yeah, they're not hard. They're not easy to find at banks anymore. I have a few banks around here that hold them off, and it's only because of one reason, because they have a coin counter inside the bank, and that coin counter does not accept the big dollars. So they have to turn them into the tellers. So they hold them until they get a $2,000 bag full, I think. $1,000 or $2,000, I don't know. They can't send them to the Fed until they get that bag full. So I let them build them up, and then I go clean them out. About every 6 months, I'll go clean them out. But they haven't had any for a while, so I need to go check on those banks. But I just haven't had time for travel, for old school bank hunting at all lately. Let alone many other things that I haven't had time for, to be honest with you. But I picked up those from Mobile Coins, because he had them available and I had to sell mine. But I can make a roll available for you for sure. I know I have at least, well, I have almost 2 rolls for, and I haven't searched them for errors or varieties myself because I haven't had time. So they're still in the same, unsearched condition that I received them in. And of course, I don't know if mobile coins, I don't know if Larry searched them first, but he said he didn't. So who knows? I know there's some bicentennials, type A, type B, et cetera, et cetera. I normally search mine that I pick up from the banks for those, but I have a few that I have separated from the stack. But I'll let you know what I got here in just a second. Get through a few more rolls. I'll pull them out. One of my tellers want to buy some $half from me today. When I was about to dump them through the machine, she's like, "My son just likes the big coins." I'm like, "Whatever." She's like, "Can I buy some?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "How much?" I said, "They're 50 cents each. That's what the denomination is. So I'm fixing to dump them in this machine anyway. So 2 for $1." She bought 6 of them, $3 worth. Said they make good tooth fairy coins. So it's okay. Why not? And then I got another teller that has a son that was born in '76. So she's a little bit older, but she has a son born in '76. That's the bicentennial date. So I'm like, oh, I get 76 bicentennials all the time. So I've already given her a couple of bicentennial $half. I have some bicentennial quarters and some proof bicentennial quarters that I found in circulation that not worth much more than face, but I'll bring them in and I'll give them to her for face value as well. So with the next topic of discussion is the 2020 West Point quarters. So the 2020 West Point quarters, as you know, they're going to have a privy on them this time around. They're going to have the W's. They're going to have the privy. They're still going to do the 2 million per design, as far as I know. But I do know for sure already that the American Samoa, which was supposed to be the back quarter, the first release of the series for the year, that they had already began minting them prior to the decision to put a privy on them. So they have pulled those back. That will be a later release in June. Will they remint them with the privy or repunch the privy mark onto them, add the privy mark onto them? I don't know how they're going to handle that, but it's a West Point Mint. And as a lot of you know, West Point Mint doesn't make error coins very often. So I don't think they're going to repunch the mark. I'm rather sure they're going to destroy any of them that don't have the privy, and they're just going to remint the entire 2 million. That being said, the second release, which is the salt something or the I don't know something grass quarter, is going to be the one released on February 3rd, a couple days from now. So that'll be the first release of the year. They did also say that they're going to make a better effort to distribute them more randomly. I feel like what I saw from the River of No Return at the end of this last year, I feel like that's how they're going to do it. They're going to have a few uncirculated rolls in each box, up to half of the box uncirculated rolls, and then even from there, there's not going to be but a few W's, maybe 2 per roll. Who knows though? I have no idea how they're changing it, but that's what it's looking like. That being said, I do have a pretty good in with my local bank that will order me the Fed boxes, so I'll be able to get them. And that local bank is right next to the restaurant. And the owner of the restaurant, his son, is now a teller for the bank that I get those Fed boxes from. So I will have pretty much unlimited access to them as far as I don't even have to go to the bank anymore. I could just give him the money because he comes over to the restaurant for lunch every day. I can just give him the money for the boxes and then he can just bring them to me after he's done while I'm still at work. So I've got pretty good access, pretty good line on getting quarter boxes, even while I'm working, 5-6 days a week. So the quarter hunt will continue for me for sure. All right, let's catch up on chat. Carried 2 boxes to one of my banks, and 5 tellers gathered around. They said they had never seen $half. LOL. Yeah, that's funny. Good night, Robert Gray. Have a good one. November after the last release of the year. All right, Silver Nitrate. Again, this is just news that's coming out. It's not PCGS hasn't put out any of that yet. So once they have it nailed down, that'll be available on PCGS.com. But until then, I think Coin Week is going to be the only outlet for that right now, as far as what the release dates are. All right, looks like chat's caught up. Let me go grab these. Let me go grab these Ike dollars for you, New Marshall. See what you want. I don't know that I saved the wrappers from them. In fact, I'm rather sure I didn't. This is my custom Ike dollar tube from Easter of last year. It holds Ike dollars rather perfectly, and it has a nice little styrofoam piece here, so I can separate my Type 2 or Type 1, whatever, my block lettered bicentennials. And those are ones that I've saved prior to the ones that I received from Larry. Also, I did pull some culls, some ones that were pretty bad shape out of the ones that I got from Larry. And you don't want those, no doubt. They're not in great shape. I got them in my spender pile. But if you want me to grab those, I could. But you can see there's a bunch of different dates. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are bicentennials. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. I've got 32 Ikes. I have some of the block lettered bicentennials. I've got 3 of those that I can let go of, making a total 35. 35 Ikes. If you want the block letters, 32. I just go $32 plus shipping. If the block lettered bicentennials, the type 2s, will go $40 plus shipping. Shipping, it have to be flat rate for sure. I can do them in the flat rate envelope, packed inside a bubble pack envelope for $8. If you want the flat rate box, it's $9. So that's what I got, New Marshall, as far as Ikes. If you're interested, let me know. You want all even the ugly ones? Okay. I got you. Let me go grab the ugly, see if I can make it a full 40. Let me grab the ugly stack. Yep. Pretty sure there are 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 41 there. So I just added another $6 worth. So it was at 40. So we'll make it 46. There's not, it's only 40, it's $41 worth of Ikes, 41 face for 46. Plus, if you want them in a box, it's 9. If you want them in a flat rate envelope, it's 8 shipping, flat rate. So 54 in the flat rate envelope, or 55 in the flat rate box. Flat rate comes with insurance that covers every one of the coins. It will cover your entire purchase anyway. Yeah, that's these ones. These last 6 I just added. I'll show them to you. They're just not in better. They're just not in great condition. So it was 32, and then I added the 3 type 2 bicentennials. Was it 3? Hold on. Okay, now there's 2. There's 2 type 2 bicentennials. Another nice condition bicentennial, though. And then these are the ones that I put in the junker drawer, in the junk pile. They're just, this doesn't have any damage, just has a lot of fogging on it. This one here, it just has a little bit of wear. It's not horrible, but it's just ones that I wouldn't like to sell. This one has a little bit of gunk on it. Same thing with this one. A little bit of gunk. Not real damage on it. A little bit of gunk on that one. This one's got some scratching. Definite junker there. And then this one's got some monogramming on it. Somebody etched into this one for sure. They've got their name stenciled in on there. Hey, digging it. Did you get your package, buddy? How did it show up? Yeah, as far as the ugly, you're just looking at those couple gunky ones, but you're looking at this one that was stenciled on, and you're looking at the one that's scratched up pretty bad. You got the gunky junky. and the scratcher and the stencil. That'd be your ugly collection. All right, awesome. Digging it. I'm digging it. That doing it in the flat rate envelope, with the padded envelopes inside of the flat rate envelope. I'm glad that's working out well because it helps save on shipping for you guys and me, and it gets it to your package to you faster, and it's really more tamper proof in my opinion than the box itself. The box itself is a lot easier to tamper with and to reseal with their own tape that they have available, because it's the post office that's tampering with these things. It's not individuals. It's people that work for the post office that are breaking into these boxes. And they can't do that on the flat rate envelope because there's no way to do that to where you can't tell that it was tampered with. With the box, they could just slit one of the edges, retape it, and you could never know. But with the envelope, that can't happen. That can't happen. They can't just slit the envelope and retape it without you being able to tell that it was tampered with. So in my opinion, that's the best tamper-proof way to ship coins is in that flat rate envelope. You just have to put the padded packs inside of the flat rate envelope to protect the coins. Plus, you get it a day earlier because it's 2-day shipping versus 3-day shipping. Yeah, see, Mudswat, exactly. It happens. And I've had some of my eBay stuff tampered with, and stolen or come up missing, not show up empty according to the people that received it. But then again, that's eBay. That's another deal. eBay basically adds another factor of possibility to it that I don't really love. So anyway, but I'm glad the flat rate envelope. As soon as I seen that my package arrived that way from Saca Plata, I decided that is the best way to ship it, without a doubt, because it's better protection for everybody, myself included, and it's a little bit less expensive. So even with the recent shipping increase. I certainly wouldn't want to pay more for shipping on a box with less security features for sure. I'm pretty sure the postal workers target those small flat rate boxes. As to where the envelopes, I don't even know if they go to the floor. I think that they stay in a different department because they're treated as envelopes, not packages, not boxes. Yeah, there's UPS or FedEx options, but those are a lot more expensive options for sure. I feel like that might be part of the reason why they did the shipping rate increase is because of all of the insurance being claimed. Nice toner. All the insurance being claimed against the post office. I feel like that might be part of the shipping rate increase that they just recently did, because they're having to cover all of that. So I will continue to make sure that I have the best possible way of shipping items, that have the least risk. And any item that I've ever put extra insurance on, I've never had a problem with. Which I always prefer to put extra insurance on it if it makes sense. So I offer an upgrade. You pay a little bit more. I pay. We basically split the upgrade insurance, and I've never had a single problem with any of those packages ever. Got a 2006 NIFC. So it looks like we got an NIFC box. But we still got a few more rolls to go. We might find some silver. We might salvage the evening. Would be nice to have a little bit of silver for my first hunt back in a while. I mean, nitrate. I've claimed insurance on shipping coins before. You can cover it for the dollar amount of the coin itself, because I've claimed the $100 insurance on a $100 box of nickels that I shipped. Of course, I sold it for $200, had to pay the shipping back, and I only got the $100 back from the box of nickels. But sealed in the box, they covered the $100. I don't know bullion, and you know what? Bullion is not, silver coins are not bullion as well. So that's treated as antiques, I believe, or something collectibles. It's treated as collectibles, so that can be insured. But I guess specific silver bullion wouldn't be. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly, nitrate. So but like a mint set, you put a mint set, etc. There's certain ways that you can still claim insurance, as long as you don't delineate it as this, that, or the other. Just got to be very, very sneaky. Right. Yeah. Collectibles. Exactly. Collectibles. Collectibles is the way to go with it. It was a collectible. It was a collectible piece. Exactly. You don't have to say it was a coin or money. You just say that it was a collectible item worth, et cetera, et cetera. But of course, you got to have proof to a certain point of what it was. But anything I've ever filed under insurance has been under collectibles or face value, boxes of coin, etc. That's the only things I've ever had to claim. And I've got both my claims from the post office, but I still lost money on both of them. So it wasn't a win by any means, but it was better than a total loss by every means. All right, looks like we're going to have a complete skunk box here, guys. We got 4 rolls left. We're not giving up, though. We're going to see what we can't pull. We're going to wrap this up, though. It's 10 o'clock. I got to get to bed. I got a long day tomorrow. I'm still sick, so need to get my rest, get to work, get things done. Damn, no, it looks silver, boy. That did look silver, don't it? Don't that look silver? Oh, that sure looks silver. It ain't, though. I can see the copper in it. 1980. Had a 52 fake out. 52. Blue 52. And they ran the flea flicker on me. All right, 3 more rolls. Let's go silver. Can we find anything? Got a dark one, but I don't think that's silver either. We'll check it though. Nope, it's a bicentennial and it's a Denver bicentennial, not a San Francisco, so it's not silver. 72, not silver. Come on. This is why I don't put non-ender box. This is why I choose not to put non-ender boxes out for donations, because I'm not going to sit here and look through a whole box of sorry nothing, sorry nothing, sorry nothing. Not my style, not how I roll. So we hunt them. If something changes in the middle of the box and we start finding a bunch of silver, then I'll let it become available for you. But if not, this is how we do it. We just have fun, hang out, or I just videotape it, and if there's any finds, I just post a video about them. But typically, y'all don't ever even see them because there's nothing to write home about, nothing to actually show. So this is the reality of most of your coin roll hunts, but you get lucky every now and again. And we still got one more roll left after this, so we could still pull something for the night, but I got another box to hunt. I'll hunt that one on my own tomorrow. And if I find any silver, I'll make a video of me finding it and I'll post that. But although they're 2 different boxes, I have one Yellow Loomis and one NF String and Son. They're both from the same bank and they both have the usual marks on them as far as people mark coins. I got the T mark coins that I get here, and I got a bunch of those in this box. So I'm assuming that even though they're wrapped by different companies, they're both the same coins from the same place. So it's a nice 78. Stick that one aside. All right, folks. Well, we didn't find anything in that box. Just a couple of NIFCs. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 NIFCs. We got a nice toner, and we got a couple nice older uncirculated type coins. 82, a 77, and a 78. And then I got this nice toner for my toner album, so we'll take that. I'm not going to do a giveaway or anything tonight, but I am going to take these 34 likes. I'm going to write that down, and I'm going to add that to the likes total for next Thursday night for the likes giveaways for the next auction. So I'm going to write that in. 34 likes. So that's going to be a 34 likes credit on the next likes giveaway for next week. So we'll only have to get 16 likes to start the next auction with to get a free giveaway going. So that'll be pretty easy to do, no doubt. Oh, the giveaway. We're going to go over that one more time, guys, since the end of the stream, and some of you guys might be here that weren't here earlier. So after this video, this stream posts as a video, and you can leave comments on it. You're going to need to leave a comment that mentions the word $1 earned. $1 earned. You're going to want to mention that phrase If you don't mention that phrase, you won't be entered. But if you mention that phrase, you will be entered. Only the people that comment entering with the phrase first dollar earned will be eligible to win this item. I will update tomorrow. I will update the rules of the giveaway for this item. This will be the grand prize. It will come with stickers, of course. And this will be the runner-up prize. The runner-up prize will be a 43S Walking Liberty $50. So that's going to be the giveaway. You guys will be able to enter that throughout the week until the next auction. I'll put the time in the description of this video. So by the time it uploads, I will already have the comments updated or the description updated to set out the exact rules. And we'll see you guys next Thursday when we get ready for the auction, and we'll do the drawing. We'll do the drawing during the auction for the winner of the Morgan Dollar. 1883 Morgan Dollar. Yeah, see, something like that. Make it smart, guys, so that not everybody knows what exactly to comment. So you guys have a better chance. There's only 10 of you guys here. There's only 11 of you guys earlier. All in all, I'd say there's probably 20 of you guys that heard about it. So, if you make the right comment and not everybody knows what to comment, then you're gonna have a better chance than most. So good luck to everybody for next week. I'll update the description by the time the video uploads to YouTube. So you guys will have enough time to comment on it for sure. And anybody else that goes to comment on it, hopefully they'll go back and they'll watch the stream and they'll be able to see it wasn't that long of a stream, only 2 hours. So good to be back on stream and back in the mix again. It's been a while, so I wanted to get back out there, but it's time to rest up and time to get ready to go back to work. And we'll be back on next Thursday night for our regularly scheduled auction, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. So until then, guys, happy hunting. Mickey Robs Banks signing off.